Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Alarming developments on Oromia-Amhara border clashes between the Oromo Liberation Army and security forces. Fano fighters trying to advance towards the border. To IDPs returning as well from Amhara into Oromia. Situation is very complicated there. Secondly, a graphic video in circulation showing the aftermath of a drone strike on, it seems, a civilian vehicle in the Amhara region of Ethiopia. Thirdly, uh, a Turkish official has made a revelation about Turkey Somalia defense agreement. Who requested? Who made the first request? Did Somalia request Turkey? People say Turkey's name is Turkey, new name, so you call it Turkey. Yes, correction. So, people who requested the signing of the agreement? Did Somalia request Turkey for this agreement? Or did Turkey offer this agreement to Somalia? Or was it a mutual decision, a bilaterally agreed decision? The two sides were eager to sign this agreement. Details for you, because a Turkish official spoke a little, gave us a hint about what happened, what really happened. Firstly, viewers, Oromia-Amhara border. I've been updating you, by the way, that Fano groups are organizing themselves on Amhara side of Amhara-Oromia border. They're carrying out attacks in Oromia to North Shore zone of the Oromia region. In Horogodoro, Valaga, they have carried out some attacks. They are organizing, arming local Amharas in Oromia. Why? Because obviously Fano fighters want to reach Addis Ababa. They can only reach Addis Ababa if they go through Oromia. So if somehow they manage to take full control of Amhara region, they would ideally like to advance towards Addis Ababa. I don't know if it will happen or not, but this is what their stated goal is, Addis Ababa. Now, on the one hand, Fano groups are mobilizing themselves, organizing themselves on Amhara or Oromian border. On the other side of the border, situation is alarming as well, where OLA, Oromo Liberation Army fighters, are trying to expand their presence in border areas for two reasons. Firstly, they want to stop Fano. They don't want Fano to enter Oromia. They don't want local Amharas to be fully armed, local Amharas in Oromia, so that these local Amharas, they fear the local Amharas could be a threat to Ola. So heavy clashes being reported on Oromia-Amhara border between the Oromo Liberation Army and government forces. Latest clashes happened in North Shore zone of the Oromia region in Hidabo Abote. In Hidabo Abote, Warda, there is a Jare town. Jare is right on border. It's not far away from Oromia-Amhara border. And reportedly, Ola fighters tried to take control of Ajare. There was fighting for the control of town, exchange of clashes, exchange of gunfire between Ola and security forces, and some people were caught in crossfire and killed. Ola's move towards Ajare is very surprising for me. It indicates that Ola wants to push Fano away from Oromia. It wants to ensure that Amharas are not organized and armed in the Oromia region of Ethiopia. So overall, and secondly, we know that IDPs from Vallaga have been entering Amhara region for years. Several camps have been set up there. So these IDPs are being returned to Oromia against their will, by the way. These Amhara IDPs don't want to return to Oromia. They could be in danger there. They're being returned. They're being told to return. And Ola is definitely going to oppose the return of IDPs. These IDPs are going to be settled in border areas. In most cases, sorry, in most cases where they are safe, where there is no significant Ola presence or presence of other groups, where military is in control, where maybe there are nearby Amhara settlements too. Ola is going to oppose this move. This move is being opposed by the Ola reported. That is why I say that the developments on Oromia-Amhara border are alarming. Ola won't allow these IDPs to return. Ola wants to keep Fano away from Oromia borders. Ola does not want Amhara groups to be armed, organized in Oromia. Because if there is no ENDF on border, if there are no regional forces on border, we soon could see Ola and Fano face to face. If it happens, it would be devastating. The war, the conflict would be purely ethnic, and that is why devastating. Secondly, viewers, a graphic video is in circulation showing the aftermath of a drone strike which happened in North Shore zone of the Amhara region on Monday. Several people were killed in this drone strike. The video shows a civilian vehicle, a truck, and some dead bodies can also be seen in this video. I reported about this drone strike. I mentioned that in last night's live chat too. This is second incident in almost 2 weeks involving civilian casualties. First one happened in Meravi, Gujum, and second one in North Shore, close to Siladenge. In both these incidents, dozens of people were killed and injured. And government has not said a word. The other government said that the people killed in Meravi were Fano fighters. Same would be said about the people killed in North Shore zone as well. Lastly, viewers, who requested the agreement? Somalia or Turkey? Who was more eager for this agreement? It's a bilateral agreement. Obviously, both parties were willing to sign. That is why it became a reality. But according to a Turkish official who talked to reporters, Somalia requested Turkey for this agreement, which makes sense, keeping in view Somalia-Ethiopia tension. Somalia was desperate to stop Ethiopia, and it had said, the president had said that Somalia would knock on all doors, even on those doors too where Somalia doesn't want to knock. It will stop Ethiopia. So it was Somalia which contacted Turkey. Somalia's foreign minister, defense minister, they were sent to Turkey again, correction. They were sent to Turkey, and Turkey leaders held telephonic discussions too with top leaders in Mogadishu. Turkey already has presence, military presence in Somalia, around Somalia. In Somalia, in Mogadishu, there is a big Turkish military base, and in Somalia's territorial waters, Turkish Navy has been sailing for years, conducting operations against piracy. It was Somalia, what we have learned, according to Turkish officials, which requested Turkey for this agreement. That since Somalia requested this agreement, That is why Somalia negotiated from a weak position. It had to make concessions. It had to make concessions because it was desperate to sign the agreement to stop Ethiopia. So it gave away its underwater wealth, 30% of it. People say, Sajid, how do you know that the government has agreed to give away 30% of its underwater resources to Turkey? Well, have you seen any denial from the government, Somalia's government? It has not agreed to give its underwater resources to Turkey. No, no denial. It means yes, Somalia agreed with Turkey to give away its underwater resources. Nothing wrong with Turkey training Somalia's navy. Nothing wrong with Turkey protecting Somalia's. Nothing wrong with Turkey helping in protecting Somalia's territorial waters. But when it comes to resources, that's a big decision. That is why the Turkey-Somalia agreement has not been made public. Hassan Sheikh's government knows that maybe people will criticize the government. And the atmosphere, which is overwhelmingly in support of the government, in support of the agreement, could change if entire agreement is made public. I know, by the way, Turks intervene when they know they have something to get from a deal. They don't intervene for free. Why would they? These bonds of brotherhood, bonds of religion are nothing in international politics. What matters is your interest. Countries protect their interests. They want to make money. That is how they operate. They use these slogans, bonds of brotherhood, bonds of religion, etc. Don't be misled by these slogans. So, Somalia requested Turkey. That is why Somalia negotiated from a weak position, and it had to agree to give away its underwater resources to Turkey for a period of 10 years, 30%.